Hello everyone, welcome to the Watchtower, and today I have the brand new Poison Ivy variant by Tweeterhead statues in. Yes, this is the variant. This is the green version of the statue that they did, that they announced shortly after the original one started to ship. So this is the variant I got in because I wanted to get them in and see how they look together and everything. And I really liked that green on her. I thought she looked more sinister in photos, so I wanted to get her in and see how she looked. And it's really kind of funny a little bit that I got this one in today on the same day that Prime 1 Studios dropped the whole thing with their variant, Poison Ivy Hush, in the regular skin-colored version. So yeah, I got a variant today when another variant got announced. So funny stuff, but there's always a variant being announced. That's statue collecting for you. But yeah, we're going to go over this real quick, the box, and then we're going to get the figure up here like I always do, put it together, and take a look at it and do a review. So the box, really not a whole lot to go over here because it looks exactly like the box for the original Poison Ivy, except they put this sticker on the top that says variant right here and right there. So that's the only differences for the box. And I'm going to put a link right up here, guys. If you want to look at my unboxing of the original Poison Ivy, you can click that right there and look at that link. But that's pretty much the box. Let's get her up here and look at her in the box. All right, everyone. So we have the foam up here now, ready to take it apart and look inside and see how the statue looks. So we're going to go ahead and take the lid off now. Alright, and then there she is in the box. So we got one of the plants right here. The throne. That red looks really, really good. That dark red, very, very dangerous. Got another plant right here. And then we got Poison Ivy herself. There she is. Alright, so there's the pieces. Looks like it should be a pretty easy put together. Only 4 pieces there. Let's go ahead and get her together now. Alright, everyone, we have her up here now. We're ready to assemble her and take a look at Poison Ivy all put together. I already got the throne up here. But the first thing, before I want to get started on the assembly, I wanted to point out, so when I was getting her out of the packaging, this tissue paper that had Poison Ivy herself wrapped in had paint all on the inside, where paint like rubbed off of the statue in shipping. I haven't really taken a real strong look at her to see how she looks. There is a little spot on her knee that looks like paint has rubbed off. So I'll have to, once we get her assembled and everything, do the review, I'll draw better, I'll look at that more. And we'll have to decide whether or not I want to send her back and try to get another one with that paint rubbing off. But let's go ahead and get to the assembly now, and we'll deal with that in a little bit. So first, we have the throne up here with these, the red leaves and everything. So there's the throne. I'll show you the bottom. So this is a straight edition size of 600, and I have 497 of 600. So there's that is right there. There's that. Really great colors right here in the base and everything. Really, really like the colors. It looks really, really good. Let's go ahead and take this little back part of the throne first and put that on. And that goes on just like the other one. There's a magnet right there. And that goes on right like that in the back. So there's that. And then if I remember correctly last time, I should have done the plants first. So we're going to do those first this time to make these look better. And I'm going to do I will do, probably next week or so, I'll do a comparison video between the two, breaking them down, seeing how this one looks compared to, the other one and everything. But right now, I can tell just by looking at this one, there's more of a gloss on the lips, not the lips, but the teeth and the mouth and everything of this plant compared to the other ones. And then also like more red in the leaves and everything, which makes sense because this is a red plant. But we'll go ahead and we'll slide this one in right here. All right. So there's that first one right over there. So there's that one slides in. And then we'll go ahead and we'll slide the other one in. And then there's the other one slid in right over there. So there all those are slid in with the human fly traps, or the Venus human traps. Yeah. All right. So then we're going to go ahead and slide Ivy in. Then there's Ivy right here. Take a look at her real quick. Yeah, there's a few areas where the paint has kind of been rubbed off. Two of them that aren't a big deal, because one's down here on her back and one's over here on the back of her hair. So those aren't too big a deal because you won't see those. But the other one's right here on her knee, so I'll have to see how she looks when she's all put together and everything. How much that pops out. I might have to get a replacement. Well, we'll go ahead now. All right. So there she is in her throne. And she looks really, really good. Overall, she looks very, very nice. Yeah, she looks that green skin and everything. She looks a little bit more just like evil and villainous with the green skin. I think the regular skin, she looks more of a seductress. This, she definitely looks more evil. Yeah, very nice little piece here. She looks really, really good. This is gonna be tough. I don't know which one of these I like better. They're so very different. I don't know which one of these I like better. But anyway, guys, I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to look her over, and then we're going to be back, and we're going to do a review, guys. All right? Stay tuned. All right, everyone. I have taken some time. I have looked her over, and we are going to do the review now of this piece. We're going to go over her. Like always, I'm going to start down at the base. We're going to work our way up. We're going to go over the entire thing. A little bit different now today, guys, for this one because she is a throne piece, so kind of, the base and the statue kind of, and the figure kind of come together. So as the throne piece does, but we're gonna look her over. We're gonna talk about her, give my impressions of her. Like I said before, I will be in the next week or so be doing a video with her and the original, kind of a comparison video and breaking down, kind of how I feel about each one of them and kind of which one I like more. But today this is just about her. So let's go ahead and get started. Starting down here on this base, same base and everything as the original, no difference there. Got this, the plant, the roots of the plant breaking up through the concrete and everything, or the pavement, coming up here and forming this, the leaves and everything for her to sit on as she surveys her plant kingdom. So the base, just like the other one, very nice. Love the cracks and everything. It's a little bit lighter in paint compared to the other one. The other one was a little bit darker. This one's a little bit lighter paint-wise. But, I think that was just to kind of, again, have it a little bit different. But a nice base there. And then looking at this right here. And then the roots and everything coming up and twisting around looks really, really nice. Those look really good. Yeah, really, really nice there. Those look cool. Really, really nicely done there. Those look all great. This red really pops. It's it's almost a burgundy. It's more burgundy than a red, but it really, really pops. I think it really, really looks good. And then, kind of her legs in there. Trying to avoid talking about the figure right yet. Still want to talk about this and everything. We'll kind of go up here. We'll look at that. Again, love the darker colors in. It'll show like the veins and everything of the plant. The plant looks really, really good. I don't know. I'm still trying to decide which one I like better. Do I like the red of the plant or the green? I'm going to get them side by side and really take a look at them to really understand which one I like better. We're coming around here, got the front, and then moving on to the figure. So we got this right here. This green, I think the green looks really really good. I think it's a great color green. Kind of you could say kind of a sickly color green. But I think the green looks really really good. There's some great and there's some good use of shading and stuff on her to give her some different colors and stuff and really make this pop. It's a good use of colors for like the toes and everything, the toenails to make those pop. And obviously a different green than the vines and everything. And this is my first issue with this. This is where some of that paint rubbed off from inside the box and everything. So I do have that, and then there's another area back down over here that you can't see in on cameras. It's underneath her. It's underneath her butt, or it's on her butt, I should say. But so there's that, and then also one thing I want to point out. So she's got some wiggle. And the reason why, because I went and I looked at the other one, and the other one doesn't wiggle at all. But the reason this one wiggles, because the original had a magnet on the butt and also on the back on the hair. This one only has a magnet on the butt. So it makes it just a little bit more unsecure. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. It's going to fall or anything, because that magnet down there is really strong. But it does have a little bit more of a wiggle now. So, okay, and then moving up here, all the bodysuit and everything, the one piece looks very, very nice. This all looks good. Yeah, the hands look really good. All the individual hands and everything, all sculpted out and everything, no webbing there. Look at, like right here, look at all like the little shading and stuff along the collarbone and everything, to really like give it some depth and everything. That's a nice little touch. I like that. This hand right here is good too. Has a little bit of webbing between those fingers, but other than that, the fingers look really good and everything. And then this plant going up here looks really good. I like the subtle use of red on the leaves and everything. And the red on this, they put a little bit more of a sheen on this and everything than the original. The teeth have a little bit of that gloss look to them to make them look wet. So those do, and then this one over here, same thing, has that same thing going on. A little bit of that gloss on the teeth and everything, make it look a little bit wet. A little bit of the red right there on the leaves. So there are those of the man-eating Venus traps, and then the face and everything. Looking at her, I think this is a really really nice face sculpt and everything. Well, face paint I should say. It's the same sculpt as the other one. I think she looks really really good. The green here. There's a little bit of red, like on the cheeks and everything, to give it some color. But I think the face sculpt or the face paint looks really, really good. Very, very nicely done there. I think she looks awesome. Really good. She looks just a little bit more. I think she just looks a little bit more menacing than the other one. The other one, very much a seductress. This one looks a little more evil with that green and everything. And then the hair, pretty much the same as the hair for the other one. So compared to this one does have a little bit of a gap here, where the two pieces of the hair really didn't go together that well, which the other one doesn't have. The other one has a lot better fit and everything. And then also, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but right down here, right there is another area where the paint rubbed up against the tissue paper in the box and kind of rubbed off and everything. So there's another area like that. But there she is. There she is, in all her glory and everything. It's hard. I think I might as of right now, I might like the original better, just because I've had so much time with the original. But this is a really, really great piece. If you prefer the green Ivy, I don't think you can go wrong with it. Hopefully, you just have better luck than I did with the paint and everything. You don't have those issues. But I think she's a very, very nice looking piece. Yes, I think she looks great. Her hair does kind of get lost a little bit with the red of the leaves and everything. So that does get lost a little bit. But other than that, I think she looks great. But anyway, guys, the real question is, what do you think? Let me know in the comments, guys. I love hearing from you guys. Did you guys pick this up? Do you have the original? Let me know which one you have. If you got both of them, let me know which one you prefer. Like I said before, I am going to be doing a video comparing the two of them, so I will have that out in a week or so. But yeah, here she is. Thank you all so much for watching. And please comment and let me know what you think. And I will see you the next time I log in for Modern Duty up here in the Watchtower.